Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dimer here, and today I'm going to be responding to this rant video. It's not really that much about it, honestly. I don't understand why he had to bring this to YouTube. I'm just going to respond to the claims that he made, point out the stupidity in his claims. It's pretty simple. He made it pretty easy for me. There's a lot of flaws in his logic and everything, so I'm going to get to the whole rant video right now. But before you guys go in my comments section saying that I'm going to attack him, I don't want you guys to attack his channel. He's trying to say that I tried to get my people to come call him racial slurs. I never did that once. I want him to show me proof of that, or get someone to show me proof, because I never ever once did that. He's just making up stuff at this point. He tried to say that in Discord. So basically this guy Monte decided to make a rant video on me and brought this thing to YouTube. It was way over exaggerated. This dude literally made a 16-minute rant video about like a Roblox group when it had no reason to be on YouTube at all. The day that it happened, guys, the night that it happened, later in Discord, at first I was like, I'm gonna make a diss track, I'll do this, I'll do that, but every time some people get mad in the heat of the moment and they say stuff that they're not gonna do. Obviously I'd done that before, everybody's done that before. I said that I was gonna make a diss track. Later on the night, I was talking to Eli and my friends, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna make a diss track. I said, you know what, I'm just not gonna make a response video on it. So later on the night I was just like, no, I'm not making a response, I'm not making a diss track. And then basically he tries to sneak diss me in a video that has nothing to do with me to stretch it to 10 minutes. Actually, let me bring up that video right now.
So yeah, Dimer Dylan, he's been talking a lot of shit. This is the last
so
time
is
I'll talk about
Monte
it on my channel because I don't really care. Him talking to his little fanboy.
Blah 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 blah. He realizes it's at 9:52 now, and he's like, dang, I really want to get 10 minutes because I want that ad revenue. So he's gonna go ahead and use the beef to get more ad revenue, explaining something on a black screen. Yeah, but whatever. I'm just gonna move on from that. Now we get to the rant. This is my favorite part, except for the first 9 minutes where he explains a backstory for no reason. But let's just get right into it.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Stan Cool, and today, I did not think it would have to get to this, but it has to.
It doesn't have to get to this. It really doesn't.
I tried to make this a small thing in my last video, but now it's just a problem. People have been constantly DMing me.
You know, if you go to your settings, right? And you go to your settings, right? Privacy and safety. Allow direct messages from server members. So you don't have to have your DMs open. And if you're gonna make a rant video because a couple people DM you, you're soft. Just saying.
About things Dimer Dylan are saying about me, things other people are saying about me.
I never mentioned Monte the whole day the day after it happened, until he made the sneak diss. So he kind of put it on himself. So don't start talking trash about someone and try to make claims and then not have someone talk trash back. That's kind of stupid.
Like, I don't care. There's gonna be 2 videos today, by the way. If you don't care about this just like I don't,
Here's another statement. It's like, I don't care, well, blah blah blah, I don't care, I'm gonna make a sneak diss on it even though it didn't have to be on YouTube, blah blah blah. I'm gonna make a rant video, 16-minute rant video, because I don't care. Yeah, I don't care about this situation. I'm gonna say in Discord, no, Dimer doesn't pay our bills or feed us food, then don't talk about him. Then the next day I'm gonna make a video about him, a whole video about him. Yeah, let's go, Dimer Dylan rant. Yeah, okay, yeah, you make total sense.
Legendary football video dropping. I just want to see what y'all feel about it.
I clearly remember in the last video that you made of me, I'm gonna play the clip right now.
He needs to go back to like LF or something because we don't want him here. He needs to go back to like LF or something because we don't want him here.
You clearly said go back to LF because our world doesn't want you here. Then why did you literally upload a video of LF right after? You're stupid, dog.
It's gonna be really nice, so make sure you watch that.
If you guys don't know what the video is talking about, he made a solo LF commentary where he forces the commentary for about 12 minutes so he can get that ad revenue, and then ends the video.
Your boy Loki got an arm and your boy Loki got hands.
No.
So watch that. Let me recap the whole situation for y'all. From when I met this nigga to now.
This is where he's literally stretching it out for 10 minutes. He stretches it for 9 minutes of talking about a backstory. And if he didn't do that, video would be like 9 minutes something. Okay, that's what it should have been. But now my video is gonna be stretched way over like 20 minutes because he wants to make a 60-minute rant video instead of just a 8-minute to 5-minute rant video and explain everything, pretty fast, and except just doing a sloppy, I'm just gonna explain everything off the top of my head type of story. Like, that was, oh my gosh.
I was making a video called RB Awards, which I'm gonna be making another one at the end of summer. But I made a video.
This is irrelevant to the topic at hand. I don't know why he's still going on with it. But yeah.
Video called RB Awards, and I'm pretty sure I gave Dimer Dylan the award for hard working or some shit like that.
You know what I just realized? If you didn't care so much, you really shouldn't make a follow-up to how you met me. Nobody asked for the whole life story. Honestly, a lot of people really don't care about this. You must really not care about this situation, dog.
Because I really like this channel, right? He was consistent with his uploads at the time.
I'm never consistent with my uploads, sorry.
He stayed in his own lane at the
I don't like this
time.
Stayed in his own lane at the time. Well, I never really stayed in my lane. It's just called, like, I didn't have beef with anybody. If someone beefs with me, I'm gonna beef back. Like, yeah, whatever. You didn't even know me at the time, so you obviously knew that I stayed in my lane. Okay.
He was just cool. When he comments on my video, wow, cool, thanks. And then I don't know, something happened.
You gonna leave out the part where I commented that you're wrong about having the better 3-pointer, and then I pulled up on your stream when you asked me to pull up? That's fine. Well, I'll just leave that out for a little bit.
Eventually, I got his Discord somehow, so then we would be cooling in there. And then I didn't really talk to him. Between then and the YouTuber All-Star game, we would be in each other's stream. We'd just be cooling, you know.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
All of your favorite YouTubers I invited. Out of the ones who showed up, he was there. Blasi.
Yeah. If someone invites me to like a YouTuber thing, I'm gonna go. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool event.
Skippy, I was on his team.
Yes.
I dropped like 30 points. He dropped like 35 points. Some shit like that, right? So we were cool. After the YouTuber All-Star game, I swear to you, everybody that was in the game stayed up for probably like 4 more hours.
Yeah, we did stay up for a long time. We actually stayed up for like hours and hours, and I think that's the night I fell asleep in the call with Critical and them, and then they tried to wake me up with the music. Well, yeah, that's basically what happened.
Just playing random Roblox games. We were so cool, right?
Okay, I still, this is cool and all that you're bringing up all this up, but I still kind of don't want to hear it, because I just want to get to the part where the rant's happening. I don't really care about this backstory. I don't think a lot of people do.
Right? So cool, cordial, everything, right? After that, me and Dylan didn't talk that much because that nigga started playing like Fortnite or some shit, and I don't really like that game, right?
No. I played Fortnite like a lot when I was DMing you too. I just don't think we DM'd a lot.
So then it's just random Fortnite streams. I'd pop in, donate him a few dollars, he'd donate me a few dollars, blah blah blah.
Rambling,
blah, blah,
repeating
right?
himself. Okay.
It was just being cool. And then I decided to bring my league back from August.
So this is where he starts to explain how he met Purely, which I really could care less about right now at the time. So I just kind of want to see if I can skip past this real quick.
Talk about how I met this other guy too. Hard. So which was this kid named, I don't know. It was his league though. So Zorro, I'm gonna just call him because it wasn't Zonos. He owned a league, and
Oh my
Purely was
God.
the commissioner of it, and it seemed like Purely was really doing his job. So I hired him as commissioner of mine.
Okay, he hired him because he was a commissioner. That statement actually contradicts himself later on, but I'll explain that when it happens. Okay, let's just hold on to me. Just hold on to me. Okay, hold on to that. Hold on to that little thought right there.
Probably one of the worst mistakes I could have ever done. So
Okay.
me and Purely we were running the league. He really didn't do anything, honestly. Like, I have no bad blood against anybody. I just
Yes, that's why you leak someone's face on a video. Okay.
feel like a lot of people are being childish. A lot of people are doing shit that
It's childish to leak someone's face on the internet who doesn't want it on the internet. Childish to bring silly stuff to YouTube that doesn't have to come to YouTube. Let's just remember that I didn't bring this to YouTube. I didn't want to bring this to YouTube because it was stupid. And you're looking stupid by yourself just doing this right now. I shouldn't even have to respond. But, you know, I kind of feel like it, and I kind of want to clear my name, so I'm going to.
So Purely did not really do his job. I did everything. I said
I'm going to show the DM now between Purely and Monte, where Purely kind of asked to do stuff, and he's asking him to do stuff, and that's kind of all the stuff that he asked him to do. You should probably be more clear on what you want him to do, and like DM him stuff and ask him to do stuff, than better than just like, you know, expecting it, you know what I mean? Because if someone's not getting it for a little bit and you know they're not getting it and they're not doing anything, you should probably DM them about it instead of just sitting there and letting them do nothing. Like, I don't know. I don't get that.
set up everything. I scheduled everything. I did everything, right? He hosted a couple games and thinks that's his job. It's not your job. Literally, the NBA draft. Let me know if the commissioner is supposed to run the NBA draft.
You're crying because you have to host the draft by yourself.
Boy, if you don't...
That's such a stupid thing to complain about.
He is right? He did not. He showed up halfway through the NBA draft, not the NRBA draft, and he fucking was playing with admin commands. He didn't even do anything. He just came in and played with admin commands.
And you're gonna keep him at the position. Okay, that makes sense.
That's what he did. He hosted a few games. He came to the draft and did a couple admin commands. He did not do his job. I promise you he did not do his job. And then
Fire him. I don't get this at all.
I'm just sitting there like, wow, this nigga's not really doing shit. And then eventually he pops up as commissioner of DBA. And he didn't...
I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't know really that he was commissioning NRBA either. So it's kind of weird, but I kind of let it go. It's nothing really to stress over. I don't know why he stressed it so. I could have stressed so hard of it. Like, that's not something to stress over. Because this is where he contradicts himself. He got purely Asian from another league to come commission for his league. But then when I get him from commissioning his league to come commission my league, he can have a problem with it. He's just not saying anything because he's being nice. Whatever.
He didn't even tell me. I was in DBA. I was the 89th person to join DBA, right?
Nobody asked you you were the 89th person in my league, okay? We have 3,000 other members. We don't need you, okay? And if he wasn't doing his job and he got another job, just why not fire him? I still don't get it. You're not making any sense, dog.
I was there for homie, right? This dude purely becomes the commissioner. I'm like, how the fuck you homie commissioner in there if you're not even doing your job here?
Oh, thanks for the heads up, Monte. Thanks for the heads up, dog. If you're such a good friend, dog, he would have DM'd me saying, "Bro, just so you know, Purely doesn't do his job or anything." Nope, he's just let me hire him. What a good friend, man. You're always there for me. What a guy.
But I didn't really say anything to him. Like, I could have snapped on him right there.
You could have snapped on him, but you didn't. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, never happened. Like, I don't understand. I love that statement right there. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, never happened, because it never happened. So why are you making it such a big deal? It didn't happen. Just focus on what did happen. Nobody cares what you would have done or could have done. It has nothing to do with it. It's just narrative, so you could try to make your own story out of it and try to ease your way out of this. It's not that simple.
But I'm like, fuck it, bro. If it was any league other than Dimers, because I'm feeling like, bro, if Dimer wants him to help, go ahead, bro. I don't even care.
If you don't care, shouldn't be the point in your video. You're literally rambling stupid points that you said, I don't even care. If you don't care, don't make any points at all, honestly, because your points are stupid.
Just keep holding it down here like I've been, because I know he's not gonna do any fucking work anyway.
Good job, man. You're really good at owning this league.
So I just said fuck it, kept going, right? And that's why I'm kind of mad about that, because I really should have just hired.
Here we go again. Should've, could've, would've. Never happened.
Somebody else. I don't know why I didn't. I really should have just hired somebody else, right?
Okay.
It comes around, bro. Everything's cool, right? My league's running fine. Dimer's league is running fine. Now, look. But let me tell you some shit about Dimer, bro.
Here we go.
I still to this day have never said anything that bad about him.
Are you really gonna try to pull this, dog? Okay, I'm gonna do a slideshow real quick of why I'm just rambling real quick. There's no way that you actually think that you never said anything bad about me to this day, which is the day you made the rant video, when all these screenshots are before the rant video. I don't know, man. You're kind of fishy. You're kind of fishy, dog. Whatever.
I called him a white boy, and he got fucking triggered.
See, I'm gonna explain this real quick, but he's obviously gonna have a different opinion on this, but I don't really care. I can take offense to that. I don't understand the problem with that. You flip the roles, you flip the sides, and flip the race, and I'm racist for it. I'm telling you, just because of the history. You shouldn't define a trigger word based off the history. It should just be off of like what you're trying to imply. I'm just gonna take offense to that. I'm not gonna get really too deep in it because I feel like I'm gonna get a lot confused people in my comments. But just know, I believe in the double standards. So most of the time, it depends on the situation. This is one of the cases where I do believe in the double standards. So it's whatever.
Does that trigger you if I call you a white boy?
Yes.
You're white and you're a boy. What's the problem?
Flish the roles and I'm racist. Telling you.
You're a white boy. What the fuck is the problem?
Repeating himself.
You act like I called you cracker or fucking massa.
You kind of did refer to me as, you know, purely Asian's master in a DMs with him. I'll show that right now. As I was gonna leave this out of the video. When you made the sneak diss, I was gonna leave it out, but then you made a whole rant video, so now I kind of have to show this. You did kind of refer to me as, you know, go work at the fields for the white man. Like, that's referring to me as a master. So I don't understand your problem, like, in trying to lie and stuff. Just come out with the truth. Just say everything that you said. Also, don't just try to like pin everything on me, like I'm the only person that said something bad. Like, I'm gonna admit I said something bad, but I said it for good reason. I said it to vent, and he's gonna try to act like he never said anything at all when he clearly did.
It's like some racial shit. I just said white boy. I wasn't even like pussy ass white boy. No, I was like, bro, I don't have the patience for this white boy. What the fuck's the problem?
Because you banned me from the Discord right after. You called me a white boy without letting me respond. Okay.
You're kind of being a pussy. That's the only.
I'm the pussy when you banned me from your Discord immediately after you called me white boy. And then when I invite you to a call, you know, I'm not going to get into the call thing. I invite you to a call at 9 o'clock at night. Don't try to pull it that it was at midnight, okay? It was at 9. And then one was at 12, one was at 9. You were on Invisible. You were talking to Purely. Or at 9 or 10. You were talking to Purely. I'll get into that later.
Only bad thing I've ever said about him. But before that, I called him hardworking. I invited him to the game.
He's trying to, like, I'm playing the victim card. Now he's playing the victim card. This is the beginning. This is like the beginning of the showing of the victim card, okay? Because he's explaining like, oh, I never did anything bad to him. I was so nice to him. I never did anything to him. I was such a nice friend. I was such a cool dude. I always called him hardworking. Yeah, okay. That's show the clips of a few days ago when we were still friends and you were still trash talking me. Okay.
He recorded and posted the game. I didn't even post mine because my shit corrupted.
Okay, so the other day though, when you put the, you know, the end of the video rant, you didn't explain at all. You tried to use that as a point that I'm clout chasing. So now you're gonna finally admit that your recording corrupted. That makes no sense at all. Like, try to correlate that, okay? He tries to say that I'm clout chasing, right? And he uses a point that I uploaded the YouTuber All-Star event and he didn't. But then in the video today or yesterday, he tries to say, oh well, my video got corrupted. Cool, whatever. Okay. Then why make a point in your video that has nothing to do with the situation at all? I don't get it.
And I would never was like, oh, we need to do it again because my shit corrupted. No. I was just like, fuck it. This is gonna be on Dimer's channel. Cool.
Okay, then don't make a point in your video trying to say I'm clout chasing or bring it up in the video as a point. It's not a point at all. You're just literally rambling on just so you could reach 10-minute marks at this point. Like, that's what it is.
And then I'm in Dimer's league, bro. And then Dimer's like, yeah, my team's the best, blah, 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 bragging about his team. And I'm like, bro, your team's low-key trash, right?
I'm going to let him explain a little bit more, but after that, I'm going to show all the evidence what happened, so he's not going to play this victim card anymore. But yeah.
And he's like, bro, literally, I said, your team's low-key trash. He's like, what are you saying? I'm like,
I said, what do you mean?
Your starting lineup is trash. And he's like, well, you have a big-ass fucking forehead.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened. Now let me explain what really happened. I'm gonna show this stuff on the screen. Stop trying to play the victim card. I'm gonna show this on the screen right now. So this is what all that happened in the not in the DMs, but this is a DBA chat. Just remember that's the DBA chat. And he added me first and said, why you sick Corval game? And I said, oof, our starting lineup is deadly. Like, and he said not even. And he said, you low-key got bums on your starting lineup. I said, Mate, what do you mean? And he said, I mean what I said. He said, I said we got the most elite team. Hush. And I was just like talking trash at this point. I'm not bragging. I'm just stating what I feel. Like, that's how it is. If it was bragging, I'd be coming out and saying at like the beginning and be like, my team's so good, and then you'd come at me. Like, I'm stating what I feel about my team in response to you. It's not like, okay, whatever. And he said, I clap all your players, 1v5, try me. At this point, I knew he was trolling around, so then I started trolling around with him. I said, so you're the one to talk about clapping, Monte. You don't remember? You were streaming and I 1v1'd you. And I said, I won. And then he said, Dimer, you're internet made. You uploaded a 16-minute rant video on the internet instead of trying to just forget about it and move on. Okay. And then he said, hit me up when you get more than 0 ping and we can 1v1. Dude, you don't get blocked unless we jump early. Nice Ethernet. This is basically just a bunch of excuses on why you lost the first time. And then he said, yeah, but it doesn't make him good. He's talking about internet. He said, if anybody want that work, he can hit me on my DM. And he said, I'll drop any kid who wants smoke. And I said, Monte is gonna throw his controller when he runs into YRK in a gym. I was like, hey, Monte wants smoke. Hey, go face Monte. Go face go face YRK. That's what I was trying to go face YRK. Like, yeah. And I said, YRK wants smoke in his gym. And he says, bet. Turns his attention towards me, apparently, for no reason at all. He said, dang, Diamond Dylan went and recruited the losers of the YouTuber 5v5 on his team. Wild. So then that's like the start of the like packing. We started to actually get into it. So, but yeah, like I said, Monte talks about losers, but he's the only YouTuber I didn't want on my team. That was literally a joke. I wasn't serious about that at all. I'm gonna be honest. And he said, dang, Diamond Dylan said every YouTuber he knows to offer to his team except me. Yes. And he said, bruh. This is when he tries to play the victim card in the video, in the rant video, saying that, oh, you got a big nose, right? No, he said you get your dick stroked by your fans, but we know the truth. And I started it. Okay, so then I replied. I didn't even say you got a big forehead yet. I just said you get your forehead rubbed by your fans. Calm down. Like, that's all I said, right? And then he starts to go on a whole like pack and stuff. So I don't want to hear this like I said all this packing first. He said it first. He said, Diamond, you look like the mole rat from Kim Possible. Get in the call and I'll pack you right now. You look like a kid from Hannah Montana. You look like an ugly version of Justin Bieber with your broke haircut. Monte, I'm really gonna have to balance a basketball on that big ass nose. That's when I started packing him back. And he said, I just offered a mic up. Okay. Now, you cannot, he tries to blame me later in the video saying that I recorded the 1v1 without his permission. But really, like, I didn't need permission. Like, I really didn't. And I did say in the Discord, everybody can vouch for me in the DBA Discord, that I did say in the general call, I said, I'm recording this time just so I can make sure I upload me dropping your bum ass off. That's exactly what I said, right? And then he said, I just offered you a mic up. He's egging it on, trying to get me in a call. And then 1v1 on one call instead of getting ridden by these little boys. And I said, get out your feelings, Monte. It's just a pack, nothing less than a YouTube channel. Another joke. And he said, okay, let's first in a call. He said, keyboard warrior. Diamond Dylan starter pack. He's trying to pack and stuff. He said, hop in this call. Hop in a call. And then this is what happens, okay? I hop in the call. And I start, he says, what's the problem? And I said, you got a big nose and a big forehead. I don't understand why you're so stressed. And he started saying like, well, this trash, something like that, like, right? And I'm like, you don't remember when the time that I beat you? I already beat you before. Like, I already beat you in a one-on-one, right? On your stream. And then he is the one that challenges me. He brings up, pull up. He says, pull up to my gym right now. He's starting to bring up all like, he's like, you're gonna pull up right now, right? So I pull up to his gym. My gym, actually. I pull up to my gym because he challenged me. And I didn't put my lock on in time. I kind of left it open for a little bit, so a bunch of people joined. I probably should have kicked everybody to make it a little bit more private. But honestly, he wanted the show. He wanted to pack me in general call with everybody to see. So obviously he wanted to 1v1 me for some reason in a call by himself because he can't have an audience. And this dude calls me soft, by the way, guys. He calls me soft. He calls me the pussy. Okay. He says that he doesn't care about any of this, right? But then he comes crying to my DMs, right? This is when we're still friends, so don't think this is after. This is when we're still friends. After the 1v1. He says, hey, fam. And I said, it's all for fun, dog. No serious. Because I'm like, it's not serious, dog. And he says, yeah, I was DMing you to say sorry. I got irritated in the moment. Which he should have done that by the NRBA thing, but it's whatever. Honestly. I said, it's okay. He said, because you put me in a blast in front of all our members. I'm like, I was packing some DBA members or some trolls. They were just egging it on. I was joking. When actually, it wasn't actually, that's not true. He was kind of egging it on, but it's whatever. He says, yeah, nah, but you were going for real. And you went to into detail. I said, in call, yeah, because he was kind of like, he's being an asshole. He was one calling me out. Like, I don't like when people call me out and then try to say that I'm going too hard. Like, you don't call someone out if you don't want them to go in on you. I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of stupid. He said, well, you went on my forehead, my nose, and said I was the only YouTuber. You did. What? That shit hurt. He's being a crybaby. You can tell he's being a crybaby. I don't know. He says, yeah, I just wanted to make sure we're cool at the end of the day. And I said, just know, unless it's a private call or telling you it's serious, it's all jokes. I said, Lit, good luck on your game. Or he said, Lit, your good luck on your game.
And you have a fat nose. And he tries to like cook me in front of all his fanboys. So then
Yes.
they started going crazy in the chat. He cooking me, right? I'm like,
No, he was cooking back at the same time, and then he cooked a little bit more before I started actually like starting to try to pack. So I don't get this notion at all.
I'm like, I'm baking his ass back, low key. I'm like, boy, you look like the kid from Hannah Montana.
Lame.
Boy, you look like a young, ugly Justin
I've literally gotten that my whole life, so it's kind of like lame at this point too.
Bieber. Boy, your teeth look like fucking Rufus the Mole
Only thing that funny that I've heard from all these.
Rat from Kim Possible. Sorry, I was getting back at his ass. They wasn't really. They was on Dimer's dick, so they wasn't really laughing.
Bro, you're really that tight about it. I don't understand. I've been in situations before when people are against me, and it's whatever. You literally have to just deal with it. You shouldn't have kept going on if you knew that people were just gonna back me up on it and just like, oh, they were trolling you, dog. They weren't even being serious about it. You're taking this way out of hand. I don't understand at all.
But I was cooking his shit. So then, we 1v1, and then he has like 30 fucking dick riders in the gym. So I was.
Because you made me hop in a call when there was like 20 people in general waiting for me. Okay.
Low-key shook. Like, my hands were shaking. I'm like, fuck. And I feel like it'd be very different if it was in NRBA with all my fans and in my gym with all my fans.
Obviously you challenged me. I was gonna respond and 1v1 you. If you kind of challenged me in NRBA, I probably would have 1v1'd you still. But I'm obviously not gonna deal with you anymore. You're literally after this whole thing's done, after I make my videos, it's over. I'm not talking to you. I'm not gonna respond to you anymore. I'm stating what I have to say, and I'm moving on with my life. You stated what you have to say, and you said you're moving on with your life, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna want to respond after this. So you'll just do what you do always and just try to egg stuff on. But whatever.
Yeah, whatever. So he beats me like 21-16, and then I'm like, fuck it, cool, GG.
Yeah, and then you try to come at me for my internet, and then also try to talk to one of my friends and call them a dick rider and try to talk shit about them and try to like make them mad and stuff. And then after that, you pretty much went silent and didn't talk any more shit because you got dropped off. Put that in the video too. Don't leave that out. 100% truth, big facts, full story.
Now, mind you, I did not record it. I didn't record it because I'm feeling like this isn't a recording session. We never said, oh, let's record this.
When you're playing with the YouTuber, right? He's trying to say, hold on, I'll let him say his point.
Ever with another YouTuber and you do YouTube, please let them know when you're recording because
No, I kind of just you usually do that beforehand. And I don't want to hear the yo, you didn't know we were recording and stuff. Well, obviously you had a recording session with Paul and you dropped him off, so you uploaded. You also dropped off a lot of trash talkers too, by the way, without their permission. So you can't use this hypocritical statement that, oh, if you drop me off, you can't record it without my permission, when you literally drop off trash talkers every month and then upload it to your channel without their permission. Okay, that makes total sense. It's great logic.
it looks so bad for you, right? If you just randomly record, like imagine you're just playing RB World 2 and you decide, damn, I'm bored. So then you go on YouTube, right? And you see your name first thing in the recommended box.
Obviously, if someone drops me off and they put it on YouTube, I'm gonna be mad. He's obviously mad. I would be mad. Never really happened to me that much, like actually drop off, but it's gonna happen probably one day. When someone uploads it, I'm gonna be mad, but I'm not gonna be like, you can't upload this without my permission. I'm going to flag your channel. Do not upload this without my permission. You cannot upload this. Like, it's so dumb.
1v1ing this person, like, bro, what? You really recorded that? Like what's up? So then I see it, and bro, I could have snapped.
Guys, don't you love this statement right here? Don't you love this? Coulda, shoulda, woulda. This is like my favorite. You could have done all these things, but you didn't. Stop acting like you would have done all these things, but you didn't. Like, it's whatever. You wouldn't have done anything. You literally would have done the same thing if you repeat itself.
I went straight to Dimer's DM. Like, bro, what's up? You really didn't want to expose me like that? Like,
yes. You were talking trash. You got dropped off. I'm going to upload it. And how do we know 100% that you weren't recording? I'm not going to bring that as a fact. I'm just bringing that as like a little statement here for me. I don't know how we would know if you're recording or not at all. So, yeah.
Like I thought it was cool, but I didn't. I've been so cool through this whole thing.
I'm kind of like missing the point of 100% truth, big facts. I'm kind of missing the big facts part because it's mainly just been opinion based and just point of views. That's it. That's really been it. No evidence at all. Just a bunch of opinions. Okay.
Because I don't care. Like, the thing, at the end of the day, I don't care. It's just...
Really? Third time we're gonna admit this statement that you don't care. Okay.
It's the principle.
It seems like you care more about not caring than... I don't know. I'm not gonna try to confuse you all about that, but that's pretty much what it feels like.
If I don't care, that doesn't mean you can just do whatever.
Okay. But that does mean you care. What? If you don't care about it, you don't care about it, but you won't let people do whatever. That means you care. Okay. I don't know what he means by don't care when I'm pretty sure he's using it as a verb, right? And he's using feel concern or interest, attached importance to something. That's what he's using. He's feeling interest in it if he's gonna respond. I don't understand how you keep tripling on the statement that you don't care. This is actually the 4th time now you said it because you repeated yourself. But oh my gosh, you're hurting a lot of people's heads just repeating the statement over and over again because we don't get where you don't care at.
I'm gonna see how the situation looks as someone who does care. You see what I'm saying? Like,
no, I don't see what you're saying at all.
If I did care, how would I feel? That's how.
He's literally going out of his way to duck out of the situation of being like, I care and stuff like this and that, just to say like, I'm just looking at it from what if I did care, like what if I did care, but I really don't care. That is the most complex way to try to avoid something or avoid the truth, dog. You're so dumb.
How I see things, but I don't care, right? It's hard to explain, right? But if I was somebody who did care and you exposed me like that, I'm gonna snap on you, but I didn't.
But you didn't, so don't bring it up in the video. It's a rant video of just a bunch of shoulda, coulda, wouldas, opinions, manipulated facts, and out of context meaning. That's all it is. Okay, we're halfway done, guys. We're halfway done with this, and then I'm gonna make my conclusion and just be done with this kid.
A pivotal moment. So, in RBA preseason, there was a tournament. My team that I assembled like 2 days before.
He just wants to add this 2 days before, just so you guys know I'm not trash, even though I am trash. Okay.
I got them. We lost, right?
Yeah.
And the reason I wasn't mad because we lost. Everyone's saying Monte raged and quit his league because he lost. Blah blah. That's not true. It's just not true. The fact
that's where I have to stop you, because you admitted in the Discord and said that was the tipping point. I can't get the proof of that. I'm not gonna say 100% fact because I know I saw it and I know people saw it too, but I'm not gonna try to act like it's 100% fact because I don't think I can get that screenshot. He said in his Discord that was the tipping point of the league, was just him losing and all the refs and stuff.
The fact of the matter is, when I'm on here, I've said this so many times too. Like when I quit RB World the first time, this is the exact thing I said. I play this game for fun. I don't play this game for YouTube money.
I don't play this game for YouTube money. I just try to cheese my videos every chance I get to 10 minutes to get more ad revenue just for the fun of it. It's not for the money part, it's for the fun. I'm not gonna, okay, I'm gonna get into this real quick. So basically, you said you don't do it for YouTube money, right? But you legit cheese your videos for 10 minutes for ad revenue, okay? Don't try to play that act of like money has no part of this of you doing YouTube, okay? Don't act like it doesn't have a part of it, okay? Because I guarantee if you didn't make money off YouTube, you wouldn't be doing YouTube right now. You wouldn't be here doing it right now. I'm not ashamed to admit, like on my own, that I do YouTube partially just so I can have fun playing video games and make money at the same time. That's like one of the coolest things I could ever do, right? I'll be honest with it, like, right? But the thing is, you don't have to make it the main reason. Like my main reason is for fun too, but you're trying to say that you don't do it for money at all. Like you're trying to exclude all these things. Like I don't do it for this at all. I'm such a good person. Like you just can't ignore the YouTube money part of it and just try to leave it out of there and just say like I don't do this for YouTube money. Like what do you mean? Like you're just straight lying at this point, because there's multiple like video evidence of you stretching your videos to 10 minutes to get more ad revenue. So you're obviously doing it for money. I don't get it.
I don't play this game to be popular on Roblox. I don't know, bro. That shit is irrelevant to me. I play this game for fun, and if I'm not having fun with something, I'm not gonna do it. I wasn't having fun setting up the league. I wasn't having fun doing all that stuff because nobody does, right?
So if you're not gonna have fun setting up the league, even though I didn't have that much fun setting up the league, but You could have just gave the league to someone else if you understood it was going to be a hard thing for you to do and you didn't want to do it. Whatever.
The fun is supposed to come when you're coaching or when you're playing. And if I'm gonna coach and play a game where there's nothing but boosting and fucking whiny bitches bitching to the ref, bad refs, like
How is that? Okay.
fucking and just all like fucking lag shooting, fucking all this dumb shit that makes the game not fun. What part of it is supposed to be fun for me? If I'm
You could postpone the league instead of quitting on it and giving it to someone else, but you didn't. Whatever.
not having fun, I'm going to dip.
So when the going gets tough for Monte, he quits on it. Okay. That's just a good moral, guys. Just remember that. If you want to be like Monte, anytime something gets hard in your life, just quit. Okay? Every time something's hard and if you're not having fun, just quit no matter what. Okay? Hope that makes you succeed in life, dog.
YouTube is fun for me right now. This is very fun for me. But the league was taking away all my fun. It was draining my fun. Couldn't do it no more. So then I stopped doing that.
Okay.
Right? I stopped doing the league. After that game happened where there was all the glitches and I was just like, I'm done. I transferred to Purely because he was the commissioner. I transfer it, I make him league owner.
Okay, so I wanna make this point later. This main point later, but I'm just gonna say this right now. You gave him to the league to him, right? Let's just make that clear. You gave him the league. And let's not forget, a little bit after you snatched the league right back. Like, what? Like, how do you... I don't understand how you could do that from someone. I don't know.
First thing this nigga does. Bro, do I have it there? This goofy nigga said merge with DBA.
I love how he doesn't show any type of evidence on here. I know that's true. That's true, though. He just say merge with DBA. But it was a suggestion. It was a vote. It was not even, like, a serious thing. I just wanted this to be a suggestion to the league, see if they wanted to come to DBA because... You know, I didn't want Purely to have to run 2 leagues. You know what I mean? You need to make this like suggestion to the league, and he did. And they said no. So then I don't understand the problem with firing Purely and stuff was.
That's a fuck no. DM me why you deserve to own this league.
He says he went on a rant saying, "DM me why do you want to own this league and stuff?" And I'm not gonna let this league die that fast. You legit are hypocritical right here because you said, I'm not gonna let the league die, but then you give the league up when you were the only person providing members for the league. Like, you were the only people getting recurring members to the league was your YouTube channel. So I don't really get this narrative of like, I'm not gonna let the league die, but I'm gonna give it to someone else. But even though I'm the only person that actually gets people in the league.
I'm not gonna let it die that easy. I'll simplify things here, but I won't devote much time to it. He literally suggested, let's merge with DBA.
Suggested. Let's just get that in mind. Suggested.
And he had a poll, A and B. Tell me why B won by a landslide. Talking about no, nobody wants to merge with DBA.
If B won by a landslide, there was no point in firing him, dog. It was a suggestion. It wasn't even like a real thing. You just got high in your panties because you were like, oh no, I'm not gonna let my league die like that. I'd be so stupid to let that happen. When it was just a suggestion, it wasn't actually gonna happen if it was a no.
Yeah, and the thing that made me mad, I guess Dimer thought I was saying like DBA is trash.
No, I never thought you were saying DBA was trash. The whole reason I came into your Discord, and I don't get why people don't understand the main point of why I came in the Discord and called him a bum, was I was sticking up for Purely, which was a friend at the time.
Nothing against DBA. I've literally been to DBA games and chilled there. Dimer never been to an NRBA game.
Okay, listen how he says the NRBA game. I've been to a bunch of NRBA streams, but they were all blowouts, okay? Let's just not keep that out of there. They were all blowouts.
I went to DBA games. I chilled. I've been in the DBA server chilling. Dimer was never in my NRBA server chilling. Like, I am such a good friend. Like,
no, you're really not. You fire someone over a suggestion. You leak someone's face on the internet that used to be your friend. And then you also make a rant video about an old friend, which is me, an old friend, because you're being childish and you're being immature and you'd rather just forget about it and just move on with your life. And instead you bring it up into YouTube where this has no place on YouTube at all. This really has no place. I don't want to make this video at all. Like, I'm gonna have fun with the diss track, but this part is just annoying. Like, it's just tedious and he's just making all these false claims and accusations and it's just stupid.
Look at me. I'm a good ass friend. I support everything that my homies do.
Yep, you support everything. Everything your homies do.
Just like RB Live. Cobra sold RB Live, right? But
I'm not even gonna listen to this part, really. I'm gonna skip past it. I don't really care about the Cobra and RE Life thing.
All the way up to anything my homies do. As long as we're still homies, I will support you, right? But then, I guess he took it as I was saying DBA was trash. No, I wasn't. I was saying
That's not what I said.
you never did. The least you can do is try and work on the league itself instead of.
You're just trying to work on the league, right? Okay. And apparently Monte's logic here. I want people to step back, right? Stop being biased for a second. Okay, I want you to look at this one single point. If you're a Monte fan, okay, I just want you to look at this one single point and tell me this isn't hypocritical, okay? Step back, look at what this is. Monte thinks at the time, before he fires Purely, that, hey, he's not doing his job. He's really not doing his job, man. He's not doing anything for me. He's not doing anything for the league or anything, man. This sucks. He's not even hosting the job. He's not doing this and that and that and this and that. But then he's gonna give the league to Purely. And apparently Monte was doing all the work. That just makes yourself more hypocritical because you're trying to give the league to someone who didn't do anything for the league in the first place, and you're just gonna let it die out, basically. That's what you're doing, Monte. You're giving the league to someone who's gonna let it die, and that if that's your logic behind everything, saying that he didn't do anything. So it's gonna die out with someone running the league that doesn't do anything for the league. So trying to say that you wouldn't let it die that easy, you kind of almost did, but then you took the league back. So I don't get it.
Instead of just giving all of our work to Dimer and DBA. I have nothing against Dimer and DBA. I just didn't like the principle of that. And
you don't like the principle of giving someone else your work. You gave Purely Asian your work. You make no sense. Just want to point that out.
And that's the thing that I guess it maybe made him mad. He came in, he was like, NRBA was trash anyway, blah, 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 blah.
No. I'm gonna stop you right there. Okay, first thing I came in here is like, Monte, you're really a bum. Like, right? He's like, I'm not in the mood right now and stuff. And then I just came and said, basically, you're in the wrong. Like, you're a bum. Like, you don't know how to run a league, man. Like, I said the truth and my honest feelings. Like, I'm gonna be honest with my friends. Like, at the time, he was still a friend. I wasn't really, like, befriending him. And then he went in and called me a white boy and kicked me, banned me from the Discord. Not kicked, but banned me from the Discord. And then I was like, you won't forget this, man. Like, you're being stupid over this. I just wanted to let him know he's being stupid with this. I'm not like, you won't forget, like an anime show or something like that, man. It's not that serious. I'm just saying you won't forget this. Like, when I mess with someone and you try to betray me and stuff and try to do this stuff to me over a game, then I'm not gonna mess with you, dog. Like, that's just how it is.
Monte's a bum. He can't run a league. So, like, I'm sitting here mad and frustrated because all of this work I've done, I'm about to just either delete it or just give it away. So I'm sitting there.
Exactly. I don't understand. Okay, never mind.
Mad, and then I see this kid pop up. Bro, Dimer's not the only one who got banned at the moment.
Nobody's asking who else got banned. I got banned because you couldn't take criticism and you couldn't take heat. You banned me from a league Discord. It's not like you banned me from, like, a personal Discord or something. It's a league Discord. It should be somewhere where you could talk trash about someone. Obviously, I could understand the toxic and you could mute me or something, but I guess your rule's banning someone. So if you criticize Monte in his Discord and his NRBA Discord, just expect the ban because you can't take criticism, dog.
Moment, okay? I banned so many people. I banned Dimer. I banned like 10 other kids because they don't know when to shut up, okay? They don't know when to shut up. Dimer, just because you have 56,000 subscribers, news flash, you're not unbannable.
Dude, this man Monte is really on me for something, dog. I don't get him. I don't get him, guys. He's on me for my sub count again. This is the second time he's brought up my sub count. When have I once in this argument at all so far that I've made in this whole thing that I've recorded, when have I once brought up my sub count and tried to boast my sub count and use it as a point? He's trying to use my sub count as a point for saying I could ban you. You don't have a ban pass. Like, I wish there was an actual good reason why you banned me. Like, that was kind of a stupid reason, but whatever. If we go off the logic of banning someone because they give you criticism, I'm pretty sure half the people in my league Discord would be banned right now, because I'm pretty sure half of them don't like me, but they're still there to play. Because you gotta throw beef out of the side, like, for your league. I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. You should always throw your beef to the side and not worry about people trying to trash talk you or people trying to get in your head and stuff. Like, just don't worry about them. Just let them play in the league. But if they start like being toxic and stuff, you can mute them and stuff. But like, I don't know, I'm just not gonna ban someone over just talking trash. It's so dumb.
My nigga, I will ban you. Like, like, do you think you get a pass?
No.
You don't get a pass, okay? And then instead of DMing me to talk about it, you know what this nigga DMs me?
Oh, I DM'd him. Yeah, you already know what I DM'd him. I said, you won't forget this. And he's bringing it way out of context and trying to say, oh, he's trying to say, like, he's trying to, like, make it so serious. I'm not. I won't forget this, whatever. I shouldn't even DM'd that. Because I was trying to make a point out of it. I don't get it.
He screenshots me calling him a white boy. And he's like, I won't forget this. What the nigga, you can hop in this call and talk about it like a young adult.
You're gonna call someone a young adult, right? You're gonna be the young adult, right? Okay, so you're the one who brings this to YouTube, right? Where it has no place on YouTube. I try to add you to a call, right? 9 p.m. at night, okay? You are invisible. Purely came in the call, purely Asian, came in the call and said, hey, I'm talking to Monte right now, right? And I'm like, this man's really on invisible, but won't join the call. Okay, I have screenshots of we adding to a call earlier than 12 o'clock at night, and then you wouldn't answer, and it's a squad chat, by the way. It's a squad chat. So then after that, I removed you from the call, okay? I removed you from the call because it's a squad chat, right? 12 o'clock at night rolls around, you start being like, oh no, I'm not gonna make time for you. I'm not gonna jump at the opportunity to talk to you. Don't try to act like you're being a young adult. You're saying you can hop in this call. I offered you to mic up when you won't mic up when I ask you to. I asked you to add you to a call. You never reached out to any of like 500 friends on Discord to try to add me to a call. You just said nope. I'm not gonna worry. I'm not gonna even try to reach out to him. But like F you or something like that. You know what I mean? Like there's no point in that. Like, you know what I mean? You're trying to make this point that's saying like, oh, mic up, mic up, mic up. But then in Discord DMs and all these DMs that you have with friends and stuff, you're saying like, I'm not gonna reach out and mic up with him. Screw that. He can come to me. Like, I'm not gonna come to you mic up. I'm not gonna be like, you can mic up with me. If you're gonna not make time for me, I'm not gonna make time for you. We can just settle with that. Just don't try to make a point. Just trying to make me look like a sissy for not micing up with you when you won't do it for me either.
Instead of talking about, I won't forget this. Like, nigga, this isn't a Disney show. So then my DMs started exploding, bro, of all my fans that are in DBA talking about, Dimer said this about you, Dimer said that about you, Dimer said this about you, Dimer said that about you. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about, man? Like, I don't care.
If you don't care, it wouldn't have got to your head, because apparently me talking trash about you got in your head so much to where you had to address it in the end of a video. Let's just remind ourselves that it stretched to 10 minutes because of that, but whatever.
I don't care. But then it's like the point where it's like, damn, Dimer, you really, like, all I did was ban you because you were talking shit.
Yes, that's a dumb reason to ban someone. So I was talking shit even more. That's a dumb reason to ban someone. I don't get it.
And then you go in your own server, ban me, and then
I unbanned him literally like a couple hours after.
Start talking shit. Like, bro, are you scared of like confrontation? Like, you know I can't hit you through my screen, bro.
This is where he tries to come from the victim card and he transfers to the you're a wuss screen, like trying to make it seem like I'm a wuss when I've tried to mic up with him before. And if he doesn't want to mic up, I'm not gonna try to reach out to him. It's just that simple.
I can't do none of that. So why are you scared to get in a call and talk out your problems? It's that, bro, I'm not trying to be racist, bro.
Not gonna lie, at the time I probably could have mic'd up with him when it first happened, but I said you won't forget this, and I went back to my stream. I was streaming at the time, and I was streaming for like a couple hours after that, so it wasn't really like I was gonna mic up with him on stream, because that's kind of immature and I didn't want to bring it like to my stream. That's why I'm saying, like, I didn't want to bring this to YouTube. It had no spot on YouTube at all, but like, you just brought it here.
I know I called you white boy, it's not racist, but this is that white.
I know I called you white boy, it's not racist, just let me rephrase that.
Shit.
But this is that white people shit. Okay.
How are you scared through a screen? What am I gonna do to you? Like, bro, come on, man. Just hop in a call. Like, it's so dumb. And then he starts posting screen. Like, bro, look, I didn't even peep the group chat until like 12 o'clock in the morning.
You didn't peep the group chat, but you're talking to Purely at the same time as we added you to the call, and you were in invisible mode, trying to act like you were offline and ignore it. So don't try to pull this card that you didn't see until 12 o'clock at night.
I'm on my couch watching Luke Cage and shit, and I open up my phone, I go to Discord.
Oh, and by the way, the things that I was posting explain this and stuff, like, it was because he said I'm clout chasing because of an all-star video. I'm like, how am I clout chasing? Explain. And he wouldn't explain it at all.
I'm like, bro, I wonder what they talking about. And like an hour ago, he asked me to a group chat, and he's like posting hella screenshots talking about, explain this, Monte. Explain that, Monte. And I'm like,
because of the sneak diss. Like, there was no reason for a sneak diss on it, and he just made all these sneak disses in there that was like pointless. Like, and it didn't make any sense with no valid proof or anything.
I literally text him. I'm like, bro, I just paused Luke Cage for this. So I paused.
If you already paused Luke Cage, you should have hopped in the call right there. You already had it on pause, so what's the point of not hopping in the call? If you already paused it, like, I don't understand. He was trying to act in the Discord, in the DMs, in the group chat, saying like, no, I'm not gonna pause my thing for you. Get over yourself. It's like, I'm not gonna jump at the opportunity to talk to you, but you'll jump at the opportunity to pause your DMs to DM it and text it like the keyboard warrior that you say I am, and basically wouldn't hop in the call. Okay, cool.
Luke Cage, I start typing. Bro, I'm on my couch watching Luke Cage. It's 12 o'clock in the morning. If you want to talk, hit me up in the morning, bro. Get over yourself, bro. You're not that important that I have to get up off my couch.
If I'm not that important, dog, you wouldn't have made 2 videos on me already, dog. That's how it is. You wouldn't make 2 videos making claims. It's not defending yourself. You're literally not defending yourself at all. All you're doing is explaining a story and making claims. Making opinionated claims, not showing any evidence at all, and showing a backscore that didn't need to be shown at all. That was stupid. And you're making claims because you don't care.
Stop watching Luke Cage. So then I send that, right? And then I continue watching Luke Cage. I wake up the next morning, the whole group chat's gone, my nigga.
Because it was a group chat for squad chat, you know. We didn't want you in our squad chat because you're not a part of our squad. It's that simple. Don't make this complicated.
There ain't no group chat. So, I mean, it's whatever, bro. And then Dimer leaves a comment on my video. He's talking about, I wasn't mad because you didn't want to merge. I wasn't mad because you didn't sponsor my league. I was mad because you fired purely for stupid reason.
That's not the only things I said. He's just not bringing up the all-star game, how he said I was clout chasing from it, and also how I said I'm clout chasing from the 1v1, putting his name in the title, even though he put my name in the title right here, obviously. He literally didn't reply to any of that, and all he did was saying that I'm trying to lie, saying that I asked him to sponsor, and I said I never asked for you to sponsor DBA, because that was one of the claims he tried to make in the first like little diss thing. He tried to say that, oh man, like he asked me to sponsor DBA, he's mad I wouldn't sponsor. Like, I never asked you one time ever to sponsor DBA. You can ask anybody. Like, you literally ask anybody you know. And I was in. I literally never DM'd him once asking it either. But in a voice call, I never asked it either. I remember specifically, I was in a call with YRK, and I was DMing Monte and stuff, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna ask him to sponsor DBA. He's dealing with his own stuff, because I don't want to like be that type of person. Like if someone's running a YouTube channel, right, and they're just starting off, that's like asking them to shout you out. Like, what? That doesn't make any sense at all. That literally makes no sense at all. So I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna ask him to sponsor. I'm
saying like stupid reasons. The nigga wasn't doing his job.
You should have fired him before. You fired him after he made the suggestion. So it obviously it was intended as you fired him for making a suggestion to merge with DBA.
And the nigga's terrible at his job. Now this is the reason why I'm making this video.
That's why you gave him the league. You gave him the league because he was terrible at his job. You are such a great league owner, dog. You're the best.
Right now. Because this invalidates.
This is the reason he's making the video, guys. Just remember this, but invalidates everything that I've said for the past hour and 10 minutes that I've been recording.
Every claim this nigga has made. He's mad because I fired him for stupid reasons. He literally just went to our college league and AA'd it.
Like I'm saying right now, I don't approve of that. I talked to Purely, I said that's wrong. You shouldn't have gone and AA'd his league. That's stupid. You should be fired now over it, but that's a good reason to fire someone, but I'm saying that wasn't a reason. Stop acting like that was a reason. You're trying to put that in there, so I'd be like, this is another reason I fired. Like, it's not. It happened after you fired him. So he AA'd your league after, which is still wrong, but it doesn't invalidate anything I've said. Everything I've said so far is true. I don't know.
Deleted all the roles. They fixed it up now, but he really AA'd it and deleted all the roles, bro. What the hell? I come in here, I'm like, who AA'd?
He tries to explain like how he AA'd league and stuff. I have no part in this, so I'm not really gonna comment about it.
And he did the same thing to RBRL and admitted it. He just AA's leagues.
He apparently admitted that he AA'd RBL too beforehand, and you hired him, and you also gave him your league. You're such a great league owner, dog. I'm not gonna show him the face. Like, he just basically goes and says, oh, go make fun of him and stuff. Like Peely's face, he shows Peely's face on the screen. I'm not gonna have that. That's kind of immature and childish. You leak someone's face on a screen that they on the internet where they didn't want it at, and you're gonna call yourself a good friend. You're such a good friend, dog. So in conclusion, guys, so clearly the conclusion is I tried to stick up for my friend Peely Asian. This got way out of hand, escalated way over where it should have gone. So I'm just responding to the claims that he made. There were false claims. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed my side of the story. Fuck you, Monte. Talk to me in the call whenever you want after tomorrow. You can hit me up in the DMs if you want. I'll turn my DMs on after tomorrow if you want to hit me up. Until then, you're a pussy, and I'd be down to hear what you have to say. But until then, you can see me on my own time, because apparently, I need to get over myself, and you need to get over yourself too, Monte. And one more thing, I'm not gonna try to talk to you because, and apparently, if I'm not important to you, you're not important to me. So we're just gonna use that. Okay. Yeah. And I'll see you guys tomorrow? Question mark? I don't know. I've been talking for like an hour. I'm kind of tired. I'm just gonna end it off. Peace.